So planning experiment, the last we did was question 9, I think, from this. That was finding the percentage of a tin in the ore of a tin or tin oxide. Today's experiment, we have three elements are there. We have iron, we have tin, and we have zinc. And they all can react with a hydrochloric acid to produce a hydrogen gas. So we have to plan an experiment to determine the other order of the reactivity, like which is the most reactive, which is the least reactive, and which is moderate in reactivity. You're provided with a powdered sample of the metals and a common lab apparatus. So this experiment can be done in two ways. One is you can measure the volume of a gas given off and calculate the rate. Like how to calculate a rate? Rate is the change in the volume divided by time. And you compare the rates, plot a graph between the volume and time and compare the slopes. The one which is steeper will have a higher rate of the reaction. The second, what you can do, first you make a solution, like you can make a solution of iron react with hydrochloric acid, and tin react with hydrochloric acid, and zinc react with hydrochloric acid. So first you make a solution, and in solution you will add the other two metals. If the reaction happen or a displacement happens, so the metal which you are adding is more reactive. If there is no displacement happen or occur, then the metal which is in the solution is more reactive. So both ways are possible. We can plan by displacement method, like first make a solution of each and add the other two metal in a solution. If the reaction happen or occur, the metal which we are adding is more reactive. If there is no reaction, it means the metal which is in the solution is more reactive. The second one, you can measure the volume of a gas given off. So first example, we'll take take 10 cm cube of hydrochloric acid by the help of measuring cylinder, and we can transfer that into conical flask. So we take 10 cm cube of a hydrochloric acid, and by the help of a measuring cylinder, and we transfer that into a conical flask. Then add metal, add a known mass, because for a fair comparison, we should have an equal amount of the metal, equal size should be there. So take 2 grams of iron and transfer into conical flask. How we can transfer that into a conical flask? By the help of spatula. Because whenever you're transferring a solid, you should use a spatula. So take 2 grams of iron and transfer into a conical flask by the help of spatula. Then we can connect the gas syringe and start the timer and record the volume of a gas which is a hydrogen in this case, in 2 minutes. Like how much gas is given off in 2 minutes. Then we will repeat the procedure with the other two metal, which is tin and zinc. Then plot the graph between the volume of a gas and time. And how we know which is steeper, we'll compare the gradients or compare the slopes. So the experiment which shows steeper gradient is the fastest. So we can compare the slope. That's how you can plan. So this is one way of planning. Another one is like making a solution for each metal, dissolve in acid, and then add the other two metal if the reaction happen or occur. Then the metals are more reactive. If no reaction happen or occur, then the solution is more reactive. Is it clear, this one? Experiment, how we can plan? Is any doubt?